worship my own unit. Shelter.
The dog's excited fervour wanes at your beckoning. It looks around for its master, ready to leave.
Spent a lot of time in this park as a boy, battling imaginary monsters.
So, before you were Blade of the Frontiers, you were Pointy Stick of the Park. How did the imaginary monsters compare with the real thing?
The monsters of my playfights were strong, vicious. Trolls with hulking muscles, werewolves with sharpened fangs. But the greatest villains I faced as the Blade, they look more like you and me than they do the beasts of my fantasies.
Book setting. Twisty corridors, flickering candlelight. Oh, it's such compelling reading.
He was a good mason.
No.
A good mason turns up for work. Tamrin ain't a good mason.
Talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, city of steel and justice.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate, city of crime and chaos?
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Stay skeptical out there, pal. Not enough in this city do, especially with that Gazette rag in circulation.
Oi! You again? Staring again? If I end up in that rag of a broadsheet, I know who to blame.
I think it's a true shame that your goddess doesn't allow for love.
I get
Do you regret it?
Yes, again.
I could never regret fulfilling my life's purpose. Besides, Lady Shah may afford me a little wiggle room.
Going first, it was your idea. Yeah, but I dared you first, so you have to go. My fingers are crossed. I'm not going in there and getting swallowed by a devil. Oh, I get it.
I don't see the point. Wow. Not seen someone like you before. Not even in the Gazette's illustrations. Can you believe how good the latest issue of the Baldur's Mouth looked? Me neither. Great broadsheet.
Welcome rest.
I can think of a thing or two.
Oh, you are a sweetheart. Thank you.
Supply issues. You got a problem. Take it up with Venus. She loves it when people better when she gets.
Even if you and our friend ended up having werewolf cubs, they'd be so adorable.
Awake
and alert.
That's curious. The locked door has red text on it reading, "All are awaited, all are embraced. None shall escape."
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone. To passions brash, thou art a slave. This sinful ground shall be thy grave.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants. Each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This is the court of the Dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Baal. But you are no mere aspirant. I did not expect to see you again. So it is true. You have returned.
Saravok Anchev, a relic of your cursed line, a Baal spawn who failed to become chosen.
I have heard it said you lost your memories. Let me revive them. In times past, I was Baal's Deathbringer, his acolyte, and you, his favorite child. You worshipped him the way that he would wish. Your bloodlust innate, your thirst for butchery unslakable. But you were foolish enough to think yourself untouchable. You didn't see Orin rising through the ranks. You were blinded by her artistry, her devotion. You believed she worshipped you as much as all the others. Your fall was as spectacular as your birth. The purest Baalspawn there ever was. Ruined by her own hubris. But now, you have returned. Tell me, are you here to have your vengeance on my granddaughter? She is the child of my child, and your bloodkin. But she only seeks the Balian favor you were born to inherit. She may have usurped you once, but all her rites and rituals will never match her to your natural gift. Baal is about to name a new chosen. All is between you and my granddaughter, Arin, now. And Arin has much to learn. Our Lord does not care for beauty. Baal cares only for death. Death in numbers. Death in droves. It is a lesson Arin will only learn in death. I wonder if you will be the one to teach her. She is the child of my child, and your bloodkin. But your blood is purer than mine ever was. He made you himself. The perfect killer. I have heard of the duel Arin proposed to you. She seeks to sacrifice you in our father's temple. She dreams that your corpse will be her masterpiece. But she forgets, before your incident, you were the true master. You were murder, pure murder. No excesses, no pretensions. I believe you will be the one to slay Arin. But you will need my help. I see you have not embraced your birthright yet. Perhaps with my stewardship, Father will bless you yet, before you may return to our Father's fold. I must first ensure that you remain as pure and worthy of his blessings as you once were. Come, child of murder, let me lead you in Baal's worship. Forgive me, child of Baal. I forget myself.
Reverence.
Zeal.
Long may he reign.
We have a sacrifice prepared for you, child of murder. Let us celebrate your becoming.
This place is unnatural in ways I cannot truly fathom. A vile celebration of death without purpose.
What delightful circumstances we find ourselves in.
The Deathbringer Saravok. He was made into ash, and from ash, it seems, he rose again. Speak to me, lover. Come here to me. Was there something else you wanted, my heart?
child of Baal. Offer thanks unto your father for your birth, and in so doing, be reborn anew. Slaughter this celestial being. Spill its blood into the void, and through eradication of its goodness, be exalted.
can withstand nature's wrath.
Need to act fast. Got to keep fighting. What's the plan? Moving.
Battle favors the fearless.
You! Free me at once! You! Free me at once!
Time to pack it in for the day, I think.
Took you bloody long enough. You've no idea how wrinkles like mine get caught in chains like that. I suppose some thanks are in order. You did a good job putting a stop to those barlist Burks. Though I do wish you'd figured this all out before I, put the blame for Father Lorgan's murder on that poor refugee. Well, at least it's over now. Oh, well, I'd call you rude, but I have the misfortune of owing you my life. You gave these reprobates a proper seeing to. You clearly have what I don't. Courage, insight, heroism. The city needs you. I overheard these pigs talking. There's a Baal temple deep within the old Undercity that the cult is using. A century ago, it was destroyed by a group of heroic sorts. Let's hope history repeats itself, eh? This place is foul as piss. I'm out of here.
Almost pleasant traveling in company.
Yes? Nothing so grand. He was just another broken little ballspawn who tried to clamber to glory over the corpses of others. There was a time when he might have made more of himself. He was certainly given the chance after we threw him down, but he slunk back into his father's shadow instead. There is nothing more to say of him. I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. 9 Fingers Keen. Oh, to be so innocent. 9 Fingers Keen controls the guild, which in turn controls every criminal racket from Heapside to the High Hall. Nothing happens in this city that she doesn't hear of, sooner or later. How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking. You'll need to free up your ranks a little first. At your command. Druid, you appear to gather a rather fanatic following wherever you go. A noble thing to serve nature so tirelessly.
I welcome all of nature's blessings, whether they come to me one at a time or in multitudes. There is no shame in it.
Consider me put in my place. Clearly, I have been spending too much time among the city folk. Shadowheart, you should know, Pyconia was not half so heartless as she liked to appear.
I knew her well enough. You might have traveled with her for a time, but she trained me. What's your point?
Only that I find it hard to believe that she could have raised you and felt nothing for you.
Perhaps she took some pride in her work, forming me to Shah's liking. She certainly relished wielding the rod. But who knows? Perhaps someone else made her that way, as she tried to do to me.
How high?
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
poisoning, too. What a waste.
Why? I'm glad you asked.
I can only hope the Flaming Fist catch this killer before anyone important dies.
I just don't get it. Why would anyone want to hurt such nice people?
As you choke down the acrid mushroom, a memory embraces your unlovable carcass. You see a grand collection. Shelves of jarred, floating, pickled organs neatly labelled. Taxidermied beasts and men, elegantly displayed from your killings. A study no doubt arranged neatly by your gentleman's gentle goblin, as you and your butler perform a vivisection. Sceleritas's claw slips, calipers cutting the aorta of the living, screaming victim. This is not your first time unraveling a long intestine left-handed, but each time you swear up a storm, hoping it will be your last. The memory fades, and you are left alone.
What am I to do?
Take you. Take you.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Look where City be back.
Oh, yeah? Remember?
It speaks a feline dialect called Mriar. It wants to know if you're its mother.
Interview. If they don't put the puzzles back in the broadsheet, I'm writing a strongly worded letter to that editor. Believe you me.
Oh, I get it.
Parrot, no! Scarab! God's sakes! Scarab! Scarab!
He got to say for himself.
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate.
Six-hander. We can't do it without him. You aren't a stonemason by any chance? Nah, suppose not. Careful where you tread. Wouldn't want you getting stone dust on your clothes.
The books are all about the journey, Morgan. Obviously.
I really don't think I've ever felt this way about someone before.
I can spare some things. The boy's all grown up now.
citizen. Wait right here for Steel Watcher scanning. Refused. Scan will be initiated over protest. Hold still, citizen. Resistance will be punished. Good. Scanning now. Looks like no violations on your record, citizen. You may go.
Hello, fellow citizen. I'm not suspicious. Are you?
The girl is hiding something from the other one. She has candy in her pocket.
You spotted it! It's spy candy! Because I'm a spy for the Absolute! Whee!
Hey! You jumped the queue! I was supposed to be next! Hey! You jumped the queue! I was supposed to be next!
You have been cleared, citizen. Go on about your business.
Come on! When is it my turn?
Wizard call it the sewer.
What's that?
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach. She's as intent on examining a peculiar stone as she is unbothered by the corpses littered on the ground.
Ah, this must be the girl Arabella.
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something.
Check out the stone. It's magic.
Incredible, right?
You are flooded with memories of the distant past. Creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The stone holds records of all who have passed by it. Arabella is collecting them. It's as natural as breathing for her.
And I've only scratched the surface. I want to know everything.
Bone Man was right. The weave will take care of me. I just need to listen. Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learnt a lot thanks to him, and I'm still learning. Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing with. I told you, I've learnt a lot. Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. I'll see you soon enough. Bone Man said so.
What's the name of that river down there?
The
Something over there.
The penitent looks at you silently, expectantly. There is the slightest flicker of acknowledgement in his eyes. The penitent blinks. A rush of ancient whispers fills your mind as you approach the door. It is rife with magic. Old, deathly magic.
A new vessel brimming with blood darkens Baal's door to baptize his deus most holy. Do you have proof of your faith to our Lord? Then you must know the way. Present the symbol, proof of your father's favor. Proof of faith held in worthy hands. It is as the Dread Lord requires. Walk in blood.
A city within a city. Older as you go deeper. Much like the rings of a tree.
This place seems ancient. It must predate everything on the surface. I wonder what it was like in its heyday.
I've spent over a century in this city, and still I cannot be sure there isn't more below the streets than above them.
In his doom, he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
This is the head of a clown. Right.
But Alondo did not see. He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
Looks like a trap.
Oh, master, master, master! You have come home to your royal dwelling. But why did you exert yourself so getting here? I was waiting to open the door. Lady Orin told me not to let you in. But I'd never listen to the pretender to your fetid throne. Yeah, I would have told you so, but didn't dream of interrupting when you were enjoying yourself so. The temple is all tidied and ready for your worshipful act of mortal combat. The eye sockets of our graven god's icon are all polished up, ready to glow menacingly as you bludgeon your sister to death. I've restacked every pile of skulls and mounted more skeletons on the walls for a cozy touch. We are unfortunate bunkmates, as she refuses to leave your estate. Every day she kills me as I'm trying to beautify the temple for your return. Up to thrice some days. Being killed by you is so much more pleasurable, master. 1,000 succubi could give me no greater delight. There's a puddle of blood on the floor as you walk in. Careful, don't slip.
I confess that the last time I came here, I thought it would be my tomb. You can see why. Yes?
Speak to me, lover.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
Please, go in, my liege. And take care to watch your step.
Shh! Speak not. Silence is precious to die for. And Lady Orin is already too loud. Always talking. She speaks of you, of a duel. Are you going to choke her prattle away? Make her quiet for us? Yes, quiet.
The stone trembles at your presence. Baal is watching. So is Orin. We are waiting. The prodigal child returns to Jewel Lady Orin, no less. I normally abhor theatrics, but that'll be quite the spectacle.
Tell me then, what is the point of murder if not to eat it?
Make it a spectacle for Lord Baal.
The sacrament of devoured, savored. Besides, it is the feast, not the greatest spectacle.
Your savior approaches, scuttling in without the tyrant's rock. You are a mangled bloodbrain, thinking father could be refused. I know what you did. Spilled my grandfather's crimson. He was mine. He showed me the way to slice and slit. He guides my dagger still. Did it think it could protect? Did it think it could save? Only the blades can offer salvation. Yes, give me agony. Pluck me bone from socket. Stroke me with a jagged edge until my skin shreds wet and red. You still don't remember, do you, bloodkin?
How you screamed as my knife slit your skull. Your brain juices. Sticky and sweet. A little hole, big enough for the worm. Your body, a blood sack to feed it. The favorite of Baal turned meat puppet, strung up by the sinews and plucked by my hands.
This is the truth you had forgotten. You were the favorite, the chosen. Orin was your subordinate. You led the cultists of Baal and orchestrated the absolute plot. It was your genius, your cruelty, your design. At your moment of greatest triumph, when all the pieces were in place, she betrayed you, infected you, and took your place.
Husk, maggot, a Baal spawn, sliding in filth with these pigs. You don't deserve the Murder Lord's blessing. My grandfather ruled this city. A slaughterhouse ripened for my blades. And you stole it! Enough! 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 The runt must be cold. Come close, my death's heads, but keep your blades unblooded. Baal demands a jewel. He wants to taste my domination. An altar flowing with his own unwilling flesh. Draining, dying. Drip, drip, drip.
You should have trained harder, Master.